We're in New York City with Subaru, and they just unveiled a new electric vehicle called Uncharted. It's their sporty urban runaround, and it's based on the Toyota CHR platform with a Subaru twist.
It looks different. I mean, the basic shape is similar to the CHR, but they have given it a little twist. We're going to walk around and show you all that in just a moment. But right now, everybody wants to know what kind of powertrains do you get? How far can it go on a charge? All of that. So let's jump in.
Subaru is bringing to market 4 trims for Uncharted. There's going to be a base front-wheel drive model. That battery size hasn't been announced yet. There's a front-wheel drive long-range model. It has 221 horsepower, and it gets 480 kilometers, 295 miles of range. The all-wheel drive models, there's 2 of them, symmetrical all-wheel drive with X mode, 338 horsepower, 460 kilometers, 285 miles of range. This is going to have a Subaru suspension, so a little bit different than Toyota CHR.
Okay, you're probably wondering, wait a second, hasn't Subaru built their whole brand around all-wheel drive, the Go Anywhere brand? Yes, but they also have a business to run, and they need to make sure that they have a price point vehicle that is going to appeal to more buyers. So you're going to get a cute-looking city urban runaround like this with front-wheel drive for those people that maybe can't afford a bigger vehicle, they want something electrified, and get good range out of it as well. So that's the decision, and it's slightly different than the Toyota CHR. They're offering more lower-end models at Subaru.
So the front-wheel drive models, that long range, and the all-wheel drive models will have a 77 kilowatt-hour battery. Now, it's slightly different in the US because Subaru in Canada is using a different supplier. So in the US, it will be a 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery, which is the exact same as the CHR.
That's clear as mud, Andrea.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit confusing there. In the end, the output is the same. You've got the same power and you have the same range.
All right, let's get into charging. Just like other Toyota and Subaru products, this vehicle can only charge at speeds up to 150 kilowatts. But the good news is it has an 11 kilowatt onboard charger, and with a DC fast charger, it can go from 10 to 80% in 30 minutes. And you'll be able to achieve those speeds even in cold weather due to the onboard battery conditioning system. Well, we did mention this is based on the same platform as the CHR, but they've done a few little styling tricks to make it look different than the Toyota product. The basic silhouette is the same. Oh, I should mention one thing. It too has the door handle hidden in the rear door here. I'm going to show you the back in just a second. I like this because of the headlamps. They've gone with a 6 sort of lens array here for the front, which is very similar to like a Porsche Macan, Porsche Cayenne look. I'm okay with that. And they've got some cladding down the side that isn't high gloss, it's matte, and it really complements this color, so with the black and nice looking wheels as well. So yeah, on the styling from the front, they've gone with a different fascia, different headlamps, and it really does look good. So let's walk around the back. I'll show you the back and the cargo space. Well, here's a first. Not the first time that a brand has done this, but the first time Subaru has put the letters on the back and spelled out Subaru. And you also see a slight difference from CHR at the back. They've gone with more of this dark matte gray-black cladding. It definitely has a square look as well. I think it's a nice looking vehicle front and back, and it does look slightly different than the CHR. So let's open up the back. Ooh, that's nice. Power liftgate. Andrea told me the square footage behind the rear seats, and I've forgotten. What is it?
24.7.
By the way, this has 24.7 square feet of storage behind the second row. And of course, there's no spare tire, but there is extra space underneath. That's why I can't remember anything. I cracked my head.
Well, this truly is cut and paste with the CHR. There are some differences, of course. The badging, it says Subaru. And this steering wheel is different. This is more of a squared off steering wheel, which I guess I get because Subaru's trying to make this a sportier looking vehicle, where Toyota's just got a regular rounded steering wheel. But you've got that same digital driver display, which is a little bit quirky looking. I know some people like it for visibility. I don't think it's the greatest looking digital driver display, but Zach really likes it a lot. The center console has got dual wireless chargers, which we also saw in the CHR. You have a dial type shifter. This is a standard 14-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's USB-C ports in this vehicle. In the back, it's a 60-watt USB-C port. And by the way, in the cargo area, Zach, there's 120-volt outlet. So
see, I knew that.
You knew that. You knew that. I like the interior and the lighter color. Seats feel comfortable, but we're not in this vehicle for very long, so we've really got to drive it and really feel the comfort level. But they do feel more cushioned, I have to say, than other Subaru models. Now, the panoramic sunroof is not in this model. You can see that this doesn't have one, but Subaru tells us that the GT model will come standard with a panoramic sunroof. That CHR has a fixed roof, so I assume that this also will not open and it will be fixed as well. I like the trim pieces. Take a look at this. You've got kind of a bronze accent, and then you've got some maybe geometric pattern, and then this is lighter and it's soft touch. You've got this floating center console, and storage is quite good. This is fairly deep. Couple of cup holders, and the door pockets aren't huge, but enough to put a couple water bottles in there, which is really all that you need. Overall, I think that this, as we said with the CHR, I think that this is going to be a great entry-level point for an electric vehicle. It's just we don't know pricing, and when we do, I hope that Subaru comes in very competitive. Now, this is 6.7 inches shorter than the Solterra, and it's going to have the same turning radius as the Crosstrek. So maneuverability is going to be great in the city, which is exactly what people are looking for.
As I mentioned, you have that high-mounted door handle. And the beauty of an EV is that you have so much space. Andrea mentioned how long this is. You get good leg room, good headroom, and Andrea touched on the comfort of the front seats. And I'm here to tell you that this is probably the same supplier that they use, of course, for Toyota, and I've been saying it for years. Whoever supplies the foam for Toyota seats, the density of foam is really good and comfortable. So I would say this is a really comfortable back seat. This model has heated rear seats. Andrea mentioned the USB chargers. It's nicely finished. It's really what people are going to want as a city runaround. Nice size, useful, good looking. Well, we haven't mentioned it, Andrea. What do you guys think of the name? The name. So we joked about it being called Uncharged.
Uncharged.
But there will be jokes, but there you go. It is what it is. That's the name of the new car.
I kind of like the look of it.
It looks good.
I think that I would be happy to drive it, you know, as my daily driver, especially in the city, because Zach and I do a lot of city driving. So we look forward to driving Uncharted.
When is it?
You know,
it's next year, right?
Yeah, it's coming early 2026. So Subaru has really expanded their electric vehicle lineup. You've got Uncharted now, which is your sporty urban runaround for city driving. You've got a Solterra, which is your more refined, comfortable, practical, spacious
we saved
electric
the best
vehicle.
for last, Andrea, my favorite.
The Trail Seeker.
The wagon, love me a wagon.
And hey, it's got some off-road capability. By the way, Uncharted gets...
What's it called?
Uncharted. Okay, I'll say it again. Uncharted has 8.3 inches of ground clearance and can tow over 3,000 pounds.
So we have about 6 months to wait until we get behind the wheel of this new Subaru called
Uncharted.
And based on the Toyota CHR platform, what do you guys think of that?
If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.